What's up, guys? First off, I just want to say this channel is going to be self-inspiring, self-motivating, and to try and give you a perspective on using your mind and what you're good at to better your situations and fulfill more of a soul-fulfilling life, right? I think there's a lot of us in this world that are just getting by, right? We're just getting by. We're doing what we have to do to be on planet Earth, to live another day. But there's a lot of us inside that feel like we're not necessarily doing what we should be doing, right? You have the wrong people having kids. You have, people doing jobs that they don't want to do, not offering their talents and their skills and offering their strengths and their services to the world and the community, society, everything. And the problem is this eventually builds on, and if you continue to do this for the majority of your life, you might find yourself in situations where you're not necessarily happy with who you've become or what you've spent a lot of your life on doing. So the purpose of this channel is to try and motivate and inspire people to chase their dreams and their goals and to become the greatest version of themselves. Now, I know that there's a lot of channels like that already, and I totally get that, because personally I watch a lot of these other YouTube video channels and I'm not trying to be the best. I'm just trying to give you guys what I think of on the regular basis, because I'm one of those deep thinkers. I'm somebody who likes to think about why and how and what can I do to become a better person and to offer more of myself to people who need it. So first off, I just want to say a lot of us are doing these jobs that are very much dead-end jobs and they're not fulfilling. And I understand that sometimes you just have to do what pays the bills and to what helps you get to tomorrow, you know what I mean, or the next week. But if you're good at something in this world, and I promise you that you are, you just have to find a way to capitalize on what you're good at and to showcase it to the world. Showcase it to your friends, your family, the world, honestly. And that's where it all starts. I mean, once you can figure out what you're good at and what you can offer to the world, it's just figuring out a way to make it noticeable to as many people and to offer what you're good at to yourself even. I mean, man, it just starts with that, honestly. It starts with that. If you're good at, marketing or design or entertainment or, music or drawing or, honestly, there's so many avenues, there's so many things that you could be good at in this world, and the majority of us are not doing those things. So it's a wake-up call, because a lot of us go through this life that we're in, if we only get this one chance, doing a lot of things that we don't want to do but we have to do to eat or to live under a roof or whatever. And I just want to wake people up to that, because I don't feel like it has to be a struggle, and I don't think it has to be so hard. You just have to know what you're good at and what you have to offer. So I mean, it can be anything little, anything big, it doesn't matter. It's just all about self-fulfillment and being happy with what you're doing and with where you're going in life. And it doesn't always have to be about the money that you could be chasing, or it doesn't have to be about the women that you're chasing or whatever, right? I mean, all of us have different things that we're looking for from this world, and I feel like it's really important for us to sit down sometimes and just ask ourselves if we're going in the right direction, if we're doing the things that make us happy and the things that we love, and to kind of reevaluate where we are in life and just make sure that you're happy with what you're doing and with who you're with and the things that you're experiencing on a day-to-day basis. Because I feel like one of the largest killers in this world now is stress. We're very overstressed, we feel exhausted, and we're overworked, we're underpaid, this and that and whatever. And I'm not going to say I don't agree, because I do agree. But at the same time though, there's nobody stopping you from being a better person or succeeding in a different avenue of life or being more self-fulfilled, because there's so much out there now that can help you, and there's so much more now that previous generations didn't have that can make you understand that you're capable of more and you can do more. It's just having the guts and having the courage to be persistent and be consistent with it. And that's, I think, the big killer. So if you are driven by money, which isn't a bad thing at all, then figure out ways to make money. I mean, there's more than just punching in at work and working the 9 to 5 nowadays. There's people making money on YouTube. There's people making money off of Instagram, you know, getting sponsored or helping people with their social media business. Like, there's so much. There honestly is so much, and there's not an age gap or an age requirement or anything. Like, you can make it happen pretty much as soon as you're ready to be consistent and persistent with it. And just know what you're good at, know what you have to offer, and go ahead and just continue doing it until you're making it happen for yourself. I feel like a lot of this world works on momentum, right? If you start something and you're not seeing the results you want to see, it can be demotivating, right? You might feel like you're not good enough, or you're not, you're never going to get big, you're never going to have those things you want from life, or reach the amount of people you want to reach. But it's just staying consistent and just doing it, right? Over and over again until you can reach the level of people that you want to reach, or inspire the amount of people that you want to inspire. Business and marketing and social media, I mean, these are all things that are not necessarily foreign anymore. I mean, it's become a big part of our everyday lives. I mean, Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and YouTube is a very big thing for millennials, and it's a good way to get yourself out there and spread your message. And this is how I want to go about doing it for my way and my outlook on life and my perspective, and to just find ways to try and help motivate people, because there have been times in my life where I wasn't necessarily the happiest and I didn't feel like I was necessarily going in the right direction. And I ask myself all the time now large questions that most people might not want to, even think about. Like, I mean, even things like, how did we get here, or what are we here for, or anything. I mean, humanity doesn't need to be on planet Earth. I mean, we're not a necessity to planet Earth. If anything, we've done a lot of damage to this planet than we have done positive, right? Nature and everything. Like, this world was here before humans were here. So I feel like there's more purpose to just making a lot of money, or to driving, expensive cars or whatever. It becomes more of self-fulfillment, and that's what this channel is all going to be about, is to how to self-fulfill yourself so your soul feels happy and you can offer more to your friends, your family, and the world around you. And hopefully by doing that, this is my way of doing it, and I will reach the potential that I want to reach with the help and the love from you guys. So honestly, this world is so open and it's so vast, and there's so many possibilities, and I don't want you guys to just feel like you're so boxed in all the time, because I know it's a common feeling. You always feel trapped by bills, and you feel trapped by the things you have to do, and it's not necessarily what you want to do. And there's a lot of people who are only living for their 2 days off now, and I just want to say, like, there's other ways. There are other ways to make it happen. You just have to use your brain and to think with common sense what you're good at and what you have to offer the world, and stay persistent, man. So if this video helped anybody, I would really appreciate it if you shared it, maybe on your Facebook, or just keep my channel in mind, and subscribe and smash that like button, and we'll keep it going, because honestly, this is just the beginning for me. It's just the beginning for this channel, and this was just the first video to kind of touch base on all the things I want to get into and talk about throughout this journey. I mean, I'm going to be getting on here and talking about anything I'm thinking of throughout the day, whether it be conspiracies or aliens, or things to make yourself feel better, or things to to maybe think about. I mean, there's yoga, there's meditation, there's binaural beats, there's so much that you can look into in this world, and just remember to keep an open mind and to always try and expand your personal development to be the best human being you can be for yourself and for others that you come in contact with on a regular basis. So once again, I just want to say I appreciate you watching this first video, If you liked it, please give it a like, and I'll see you around, all right? So peace out.